today's video is this makeup tutorial. I was really inspired to do something very dramatic. This is kind of an Arabic inspired makeup tutorial. I also think this would be perfect with anything Indian or Bollywood style. I just think it looks awesome. I haven't done many dramatic looks recently, so I really wanted to do something that was super dramatic. I've got double wings on the outside and the inside, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I completely winged it, had no idea how this was going to turn out. It's crazy and over the top, but that's the great thing about makeup, is that you can just play around with it and come up with some awesome, crazy inspired looks. So if you would like to see how I create it, then please just keep on watching. So after applying foundation and eyebrows, I'm going in and concealing. So I'm just concealing any of my dark circles and blemishes. Then I'm just going to blend that in with my Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush, which is one of my favourite foundation brushes. It makes your face look airbrushed, and I don't say that lightly. So I'm just dabbing all of that in and blending it in, making sure that there's no harsh lines. Then once we have done that, I'm going in with NYX's Wonder Stick, and I'm using this to contour and highlight. As you can see, it kind of looks a bit crazy. But then we're going in and blending that out with a couple of different Real Techniques brushes. I'm using one to blend out the contour and one to blend out the highlight. And then once we have done that, I'm setting it in place with my Holy Grail Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. So I'm using a mix of the banana powder and also the other lighter highlighting powder, and I'm just setting everything in place. And I'm contouring with that middle taupey shade as well. As you can see, I'm just setting it in place. After that, I'm going in with one of my favourite blushes. This is MAC Peaches, and I'm applying this from the apples of my cheeks back up towards the hairline. Then applying Becca's Opal highlighter. This is an amazing highlighter. It gives you such a beautiful glow, but do use it sparingly because it is super opaque. Then going in with Morphe brushes, clean stippling brush, we're just going to blend out all of the harsh lines so that everything is very blended. Then taking Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer, and then taking these beigey shadows, I'm going to just apply these all over my lid and crease up towards the brow bone. This is just to make all of the other eyeshadows a lot easier to blend. Then we're going in with Barry M Dazzle Dust in gold, and I'm spraying my brush with a setting spray. Then I am using a flat synthetic brush to apply the Dazzle Dust onto the lid, and I am taking a tissue just because this does tend to have a little bit of fallout, and this is just going to prevent everything getting a bit messy. And I'm just going in and packing on more shadow to increase how opaque it is. Then taking these matte dark brown shadows, I'm applying this to the outer V. I have applied a little bit of sticky tape just to create a nice crisp line, and then I'm just carving out the crease as well. Then going in with this purple shadow from the 35N palette again, and with a Sigma E25 blending brush, we are blending this into the crease. Purple and gold are two really beautiful complementary colours together, so that's why they work really nicely. Then going in with Wet n Wild Mega Liner, I am just doing quite a thick wing. This is one of many wings that we're going to be doing, but this is one of my favourite liquid liners because it dries to such a matte formula and it is so easy to use. So once we have done that, we can go ahead and take off that sticky tape. Then I'm just going in with NYX's The Curve Liner, and this is where it can get a little bit more tricky, so just take some care when you do this and you'll be absolutely fine. But I am extending the inner corner of my wing. As you can see what I am doing here. It's a lot easier if you just sort of watch what I'm doing, but I'm basically just extending the line on my inner corner to create kind of that feline cat look. And then I'm also applying a line to the lower lashes as well, just to connect it together. Then I am going in with Morphe gel liner and filling in between that little V in the inner corner. And we are just doing that to intensify the look a little more and add a bit more drama. Then we are creating the second wing on the outside, so I'm just creating a double wing, and then with the rest of the gel liner on the brush I am lining my lower waterline as well as dragging it a little bit below the lash line. Then with that purple shadow again, I'm taking a pencil brush and smoking out the lower lash line. So as you can see, I'm just running the pencil brush back and forwards over that gel liner. Then taking a Sigma E25, we are just blending out those lines a little bit more. Then creating the second wing on the inside with NYX's The Curve again, and we're just going in and creating a second wing slightly further out than the feline. If you can sort of see what I'm doing, it's a lot easier to just watch what I'm doing rather than me explain it. Then we are just going in and sharpening up the second outside wing, and then we are going in and curling our lashes and then applying some mascara to prep before the false lashes. Then I am taking, these are Red Cherry 138 lashes, and they're very dramatic. Then I am moving on to lips, lining with Jordana's Tawny, then filling in with Gerard Cosmetics Tequila Sunrise, and then over top putting Wet n Wild Nude, then finishing it off with Colour Your Smile or Whitening Lightning Salmon Craze, and then that is the finished look. Super dramatic. I think this is probably one of the most dramatic looks I've done on my channel. I think this is a really awesome look that would be amazing for an event. You can by all means switch up the colours to match your dress or your outfit. You could just change it to silver and black instead. That would look really dramatic. And if you have any other requests for videos, be sure to leave them in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!